Hi. Alright, let's look at these examples here. I'm going to use this example to explain how to use the cumulative distribution table. Alright, this is the cumulative. As you see that this is not a probability distribution. This is a capital letter X. And you can see that the end with 1, right? The probability end with 1 means that if you see that its probability is actually summation, okay? So it's keep adding, the number is keep increasing up to 1, right? This is a cumulative probability distribution. Alright, so how to using the cumulative probability distribution in finding the probability of a numbers, okay? Probability of a random variable. For example, if I want to find the probability, before that I should tell you that the meanings of fx here, the cumulative is defined to be the probability of x less or equal x here. So let's talk about this in detail. Okay, what's the meaning here? Okay, for example, if I tell you, okay, f7, right? F7 will be 1. Why is it 1? Because f7 is consists of probability of x equals to 1 plus with probability of x equals to 2 plus with probability of x equals to 3, so on and so far up to the probability of x equals to 7, right? From 1 up to 7. And this whole thing can rewrite in a short form here, which can be rewrite in this form, which is probability of x less or equal 7, right? What is meant by less or equal 7, right? Probability of x less or equal 7 means that it's probability of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, include all, right? That's why if you add up everything here, if you add up the probability here, you are getting 1, right? So this is a cumulative, right? Can you see that? It's 1, right? So what if I asking, oh, what is F3, right? F3, based on this, F3 is defined, it's another way of writing, okay? It's another way of writing, which is Px less or equal 3, alright? Px less or equal 3. What is meant by Px less or equal 3? It's the summation of the probability from x equals to 1. How many random variable here? There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 7 random variable, okay? So you have x equals to 2 plus with Px equals to 3, right? So if you add up all this, you will get F3, right? Which is equals to, according to the table, is 0.3, right? 0.3. And this is actually this one, alright? Less or equal 3 means 1, 2, or 3. Alright, then you should understand this. So if I said F5, then you know F5 can be rewrite as less or equal 5. Either you're writing in this way or you're writing in this way, they actually bring the same meaning, okay? So this is from Px equals to 1, Px equals to 2, add up, alright? Add up to Px equals to 4 plus with Px equals to 5, right? This is the meaning of cumulative. You accumulate, right? You accumulate the probability, alright? If you F7 means you add up from 1 to 7. That's why you're getting 1 here, right? So this is the meaning of, first I introduced you what is the meaning of cumulative, right? And how to using the cumulative distribution table in finding the probability of a range of right? Okay, let's talk about if I want to find the probability Px equals to 4, right? Px equals to 4 by using this cumulative distribution table here. Alright, this is a cumulative. You cannot say Px equals to 4, then you take the value 0.7. This is very wrong because this is not Px equals to, it's not probability distribution, it's a cumulative. So as you know that Px equals to 4, right, is F4, right? I can do it this way. Px less or equal 4 minus away Px less or equal 3, right? Then you will have question mark in your mind. What does this mean, right? The meaning here very simple. You look at this. What is meant by Px less or equal 4? It's actually F4, right? This is actually the same as F4. Okay, please replay back the video just now, what I'm said. Alright, I'm talking about the F4 and F3, right? What is F4? F4 is the probability from x equals to 1, x equals to 2, x equals to 3, up to x equals to 4, right? Yes, sir. So this is called F4. That's why I'm taking the F4 minus away the F3, x less or equal 3. What is less or equal 3? Means that probability of x equals to 1, probability of x equals to 2, probability of x equals to 3, right? Up to 3, this one up to 4. So can you see carefully that if you minus, what happened? When you minus, means that this one will minus away this one, right? This one will be minus away this one, and this one will be minus away this one. Then anything left? Only px equals to 4, right? That's why you're getting px equals to 4. So very simple. So it's f4 minus f3. So you can take from the table, if you want to find the probability of x equals to 4, you can just take 0.7, right? Minus away 0.3, f3, right? f3. So f3 is 0.3. Okay, then you will know the probability of x equals to 4. Means that probability of x equals to 4 will be 0.4. Alright, okay, now I'm going to use this technique. You see that I list out the total probability will be 1, right? Because the random variable is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if you add up everything here, you are getting 1, right? Just now, I want to find the probability of x, right? Px equals to 4. Px equals to 4. That's why I'm taking the f4 minus the f3, right? What is f4? If you look at this, total up from 1 up to 4 is, we name it to be f4, right? This whole thing, the capital letter f4. So if you want to find px equals to 4, right? So you have to take everything here, from this up to here, minus away, subtract away the one that before, right? Means that from 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 is actually F3, right? F3. That's why if you take the F4, capital letter F4, minus away the capital letter F3, the cumulative 3, you are getting Px equals to 4, right? That's why we're taking F4 minus F3. That's the meaning, okay? For example, if I want to find the value of Px equals to 6, what should you do, right? What should you do? Alright, okay. If I want to find the probability of x equals to 6, by using this cumulative distribution table, it will be different. So you were taking f6 minus with f5. Very simple, right? For discrete random variable, you can do this way. Because why? You should understand the reason here. Because from x 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, everything here, if you're adding up everything here, this is called cumulative up to x equals to 6, right? You want to find px equals to 6, right? So you need to minus the one before, right? Before. So before, which is f5, f5. So if you take the sum of all these, minus away the sum from 1 up to 5, so it's actually another meaning will be px less or equal 6 minus away px less or equal 5. It's the same thing. Either one will be okay, right? This is the px less or equal 6, right? And px less or equal 5. If you minus, take this whole thing, minus away this one, you are getting the px equal to 6 here. So it means that you can read from the table here, what is your f6, right? Your capital letter f6 will be 6, 0.95. 0.95. Minus away 5, capital f5. The cumulative up to 5. So will be 0.85. So if you minus this, you are getting 0.1. 0.1 is the probability of x equals to 6. Is a probability of x equals to 6. Very simple. This is the way we understand, right? Alright, okay, let's look at another probability, right? The question may asking you to find the probability of x less or equal 4, right? If you understand, find the probability of x less or equal 4 is actually the same as f4, right? f4. So which you can directly take from the table here, f4, which will be 0.7, right? 0.7. Very simple. So, okay, there is a possibility also if the question asking you to find the probability of x less than 5, right? Less than 5. Can you take x less than 5 to be 0.85? Can you take this to be 0.85? My question is, can you directly take, this is x less than 5. This is less or equal. They are different, you know, okay, they are different. So in discrete random variable, they are different. So less than 5. So less than 5 is 0.85. No, this is wrong. Alright, this is wrong. Because why? Less than 5 means that, what is the number here? Look at this thing here, okay? Always refer to the basic here. Less than 5 means that 1, 2, right? Less than 5. The random variable that less than 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not include 5, right? Less than 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Means from 1 up to 4, right? From 1 up to 4. So it shouldn't be 0.85. It should be F4, right? Because it's the same as Px less or equal 4, right? Less than 5 means that 1, 2, 3 up to 4. So if you add up this, means that F4, right? Or Px less or equal 4. So the value that you're supposed to take will be 0.7, alright? Not 0.85, alright? So, okay, you must understand this video here, okay? I go for many examples so that you can understand. So, for example, if I'm asking you to find for probability of x more than 3, right? More or equal 3, more than 3, okay? Let's say more than 3. What does it mean by more than 3, right? More than 3. More than 3, okay, let's look at this. Alright, okay, let's look at probability of x more than 3. Okay, by refer all the basics here. So this is the sum, everything must be equal to 1, right? This is all the random variable, okay? So when they said px more than 3, so in your mind you should refer to this. More than 3 means what? More than 3 means that a number that which is from 4, 5, 6 and 7, right? You want the probability that from px more or equal 4. Means that from 4 up to 7, right? But you know that total up everything here, from here up to here, the total will be 1, right? 1. So I take 1, minus away something, right? Because from the start to the end is 1, right? 1. I have to minus away the one that I don't need, I don't want. Because I want more than 3. What does it mean by more than 3? More than 3 means included 4, right? Cannot be 3 because must more than 3, must 4, 5, 6 or 7, right? So, but you don't want, you want 4, you want all the star here, but you don't want the 1, 2 and 3, right? So it's supposed to be minus the probability x less or equal 3, right? Or you know that, you know another way of writing is from here, okay, sorry, yeah. So this is 1, right? This is 1, so total is 1. But from 1 up to 3, from 1 up to 3 is called as F3, right? Capital letter F3, or Px less or equal 3. So which is 1 minus big F3. You can understand this way. Because you want the one above, right? 4, 5, 6, 7. But you don't want 1, 2 and 3. So you take everything, sum up everything, 1, minus away the one that 3 or less, right? So which is F3. So the F3 you can take them from the table here. F3 will be 0.3, right? I will give you more example for you to understand. So it will be 0.7 for this case, right? Okay, let's see. Alright, okay, let's look for more example. What if they're asking you to find the probability of x more or equal 5, right? More or equal 5. What is meant by more or equal 5? You should understand the meanings here, right? More or equal 5. It's not less or equal, right? So it's more or equal 5 means that the number of 5, 6 and 7, right? From here, alright? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So more or equal 5 means that include 5, 6 and 7. So means they want, I put this to be star. Star is the one that they want, right? So you know that the sum hasil tambah daripada 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 up to 7 is 1. Is 1, right? So you have to minus away something to get the probability here, right? You have to take everything here 1, right? Minus the one that before 5, which is 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? You're taking everything here, from 1 up to 7, minus away, right? Minus away this part here. Minus away 1, 2, 3, up to 4, right? Up to 4. Then only you can get 5, 6, and 7. So it means that is px less or equal 4. Before, right? Before 4. Or we can say that 1 minus f4, because you have already understand what is capital letter F4. Means that from 1, 2, 3, add up to 4. So you can get from the table there F4. So what is F4? 0.7, right? 0.7. Then you have 0.3. Means that the probability for x more or equal 5 will be 0.3 by using a cumulative distribution table. Alright, so giving more example. Alright, again, I rewrite. So from probability of x, 1, 2, 3, 4, add up with this, total up will be 1, right? That's why you have F7 to be 1, because from here up to here will be F7. So from 1 up to 3 will be F3, right? From 1 up to 5 will be capital letter F5, right? Now the cumulative here. So, okay. So let's say if the question is asking you to find the probability, I give you various cases, okay, so that you can get to understand the situation better. So let's say if you have x less or equal to and 5, for example, what is meant by 2, 5? Inclusive, right? Between 2 and 5. So which one, right? So which one? So we can look at here, right? We need 2 means include 2, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, right? We need all this 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 5. As you know that the meaning of f here, and the meaning of big F here is x less or equal x, right? So means that I need to take the F5. Why I'm taking F5, right? Because you look at this. You look at this from here up to here. If you from here up to here, right? Means that less or equal 5, right? F5 is px less or equal 5. That's why you add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Up to 5. But you have to minus away something here. You have to minus something. You try to think about it, right? Because 2, right? They want 2, 3, 4, 5. But they don't want 1, right? 1 they don't want. Yes, not 1 they don't want. Because why? They want to take away the 1. Means from all this F5 minus away 1, F1. Alright? Means that Px equals to 1, which is 0.05 here. So very simple. We want everything is up to F5, right? But we just want 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have to take away, minus away this one. So which is F1. So F5 will be 0.85, right? Minus away 0.05. 0.05. Then we'll give you the probability of 0.8. Means that the probability between 2 and 5, inclusive 2 and include the 2 and 5, it will be 0.8. Okay. Alright, okay, let's look at another examples. For example, if I have probability, right? Probability of between, right? Between 2 and 6. I find the probability between 2 and 6, right? Between 2 and 6, not include 2 and not include 6. So, and you should understand, right? By using the cumulative distribution, it will be different, the way of finding probability here. So, what is the random variable, discrete random variable between 2 and 6, right? Of course, from here you can know that is between 2 and 6, so it's not 2, not include 2, so it will be 3, 4, and 5. Not even include 6, alright? It's between 3, 4, and 5, right? So, if you want to find the probability, alright, if you want to find the probability of x between 2 and 6, Alright, okay, let's look at this. X between 2 and 6, right? Between 2 and 6 means that 3, 4, and 5. So, and I know that I just want the probability of 3, 4, and 5, right? So means you know that I need to add up everything here. If you must know that I want everything here. This is actually F5, right? F5. So mean if you total up 1 up to 5, it will be cumulative 5, right? But you just want 3, 4, and 5. But you don't want 2 and 1, right? You don't want 2 and 1. So that's why you need to minus away F2, right? F2, because it's 1 up to 2, right? F2. Then you will get this 3 probability, right? Which is actually the X probability of discrete random variable between 2 and 6, right? Between 2 and 6 will be 3, 4, and 5. That's the meaning. So you can directly get the value F5, right? F5 from the cumulative distribution table. 0.85 minus away minus away F2, right? F2 0.85 minus away 0.15, right? 0.15, which we're giving you 0.7. Means that the probability is 0.7. So for a probability between 2 and 6, right? Okay, that's all for this video. This video I mainly talk about the how to using the cumulative distribution table without converting to probability distribution table. How to using just cumulative distribution table in finding the probability of an interval or at a point, right? For a discrete random variable. Okay, that's all for this video.